Rob Hipp here with offensive coordinator, tight ends, and fullbacks coach Tyler Roehl. Of course, All-America running back from 04 to 08 here at NDSU. Came back as the tight ends and fullbacks coach back in 2014. Offensive coordinator since 2019. And so many accolades behind this program and what you've been able to do through these guys, Coach. Won 7 FCS titles, 8 conference titles with the Bison. Talk about a second-rate rushing offense in the FCS a season ago, averaging just over 280 yards per game, third most in school history with just over 4,200 yards. Fullback Hunter Lipke will force in that championship game. Just talk a little bit about his play and what's expected of him heading into this new season.
Yeah, for us offensively, everything's going to start up front. From an offensive line standpoint, we're going to be masters at moving the line of scrimmage. The tight ends, fullbacks, receivers, they're all heavily involved in what we're going to do in the run game. And then to have a guy like Hunter Lipke who, with any given play call scheme, he needs to have an understanding of what the tight end's doing, what the fullback's doing, what maybe a second or third tight end is doing, and then obviously from a running back standpoint, needs to know what the running back's doing. An extremely low ego kid who isn't going to come up and beg for the ball, isn't going to turn it down when you're putting the ball in his hands. High capacity kid who has a high level of learning and understanding of the game, and has a relentless work ethic. A kid who is a 2-time state champ wrestler, blue collar kid who just wants to get out there and work and has a relentless passion for the game. He provides a lot, in terms of on the field, but also off the field for our team.
So much talent on this team. We've heard so many names today, of course, but just on that offensive side, other guys to really keep an eye on this season, Coach.
Yeah, again, I'm always going to start up front. Cody Malk, who's an unbelievable talent for us, Jalen Sundell, Nash Jensen, Jake Kubis, Gray Zabel, Mason Miller, guys who up front, Coach said it, there's 8, 9, maybe 10 guys who we can infiltrate up front and not feel like we're going to lose a beat at all. At the tight end position, Noah Gindorf, who's an All-American tight end. Joe Stoffels really making a push to play multiple repetitions for us. Hunter Brosio, has always been a fullback. He's going to be able to create more value for himself within the offense and be multiple within what we're doing. Logan Hofstad, the same thing. And then you look at who's, 3, 4, 5 tight end, and you look at Jacob Strite, Finn Diggins, Carson Williams, Truman Weremeyer, guys who are creating more value for themselves throughout fall camp. Receiver-wise, again, it's a lot of depth. And Phoenix Sproles, Braylon Henderson, Raja Nelson, Jake Lippy, Tyler Terhart, GC Volpentesta, DJ Hart. Again, how can we continue to put those guys in a position to be successful? Whether it's slot outside, create matchups for them, put them in a position where they can go and execute versus whatever. Quarterback-wise, Cam and Cole are really doing a nice job. Cam is the leader of our offense, and the way he played down the stretch is unbelievable. Continue to put him in stressful positions on the field during practice, and continue to preach composure and leadership, and that's all he's done. Running back-wise, again, a ton of depth. One guy who's really stood out to me, TK Marshall, but Kobe, Dom, Jalen, looking to get Tamarick back. Bray Capino's doing a nice job. Owen Johnson, I'm sure I've missed someone. But a group that has a ton of depth. And excited for these guys just to continue to work. They're not leaving anything to hope. Hey, I hope I can play. Hey, I hope I can do some things for the team. They're just continuing to work and, find a place for themselves, find a role for themselves on the offense.
So much depth, so many opportunities for these guys. And we talked earlier a little bit about the word culture, and there's so much excellence that's built around this program, Coach. How would you kind of define that excellence, and how does it tie into the culture? And really, what is that culture here with the Bison? It's been something that's been around for a long time, but kind of how would you define that, Coach?
Yeah, it's a culture of championship level performance. We truly, in my belief, in being here for 15 years, it's a championship culture, and we're truly committed to excellence in everything we do. There's a level of trust within everyone, because if you don't have trust, you don't have anything. There's a positive energy, and an attitude, a mindset of how we're going about doing things, but we're going to do it with a high level of discipline, hold each other accountable and hold ourselves accountable to the standard that's in place, and confront and demand excellence out of every single person in the building to do things better than they've ever been done before. And we're going to work. Like I said, hope isn't our strategy. We're not going to leave things to hope. Hope that we're ready. Hope that we're got our ducks in a row for week one. We're just going to continue to work, be prepared, be the most prepared team that we can be.
Coach, again, appreciate your time. Looking forward to this upcoming season, seeing this offense. It's going to be a blast up there in that broadcast booth. We appreciate your time again, Coach Roehl.
Thank you. Go Bison.